Alright, this is my first official rescue of 3.24 since I stopped playing in 3.23 when beacons pretty much dried up completely due to the introduction of respawn beds and the C8R costing $1.50. I want to show the difficulties you have now as a responder. You can see there the notification popping up in the bottom right. You can no longer accept those with bracket keys. You have to go into the mobiGlas, which is a pain in the ass. Notification also disappears very quickly, so if you are one of the champions out there of the universe who are still sending out beacons, thank you, but if you're not getting them answered, it might be because they're on screen for about a blink of an eye, and then they disappear. This is my first real experience with the cargo hangars. I found out yesterday that if you have a vehicle there, you have to then switch things over. You have to spawn your ship, then spawn your vehicle, then respawn your ship, which I'm sure they're going to address in the future, just like they're going to do the beacon revamp in the future. If you guys saw either my video from CitizenCon or any of the CitizenCon videos, just an all-around awesome thing, finally, that they're actually going to do that. So plotting the course on our newly improved star map, which still suffers from some of the same issues that I was having with the previous one. And that is just trying to navigate with your scroll wheel. I know you can search. I haven't mastered getting up there and clicking in the top left yet. But here my ship's going to pop out. Now, you will see all of the desync and lag and delays. I'm clicking all the buttons. Where you see a delay, I'm not thinking about something. The game is thinking about what I'm thinking about. And it's deciding when it's going to do it and if it can do it. So when I'm going to hit the accelerator here, which is W, I hope, I'm not going anywhere, but my speed is. It's still a bug with the STV that I think has been around for quite a while now, where you get in and sometimes you just don't go. I don't know if that applies to other ground vehicles. I haven't really tried those. But here I'm going to hop out and lower the ramp because we still don't have a garage door opener that we can hotkey and just open the ramp remotely. Maybe that'll be something in the future, but it'll probably require the mobiGlas. Again, the input delays are incredible. And one of the big drawbacks of beacon usage is time. The time it takes for a responder to reach you. Now, a lot of the times they don't know they took the beacon. They took the beacon and they're faffing about somewhere. Or, they're absolutely new and have no idea what they're doing. Or they have the slowest ship on Earth or the slowest quantum drive on Earth. However, in addition to those possibilities, for the hardcore nutcases like myself who want to maximize their effort and minimize their response time, these input delays are awful. Now, I've turned on my engines here, but I haven't turned on my engines, have I? I've hit all the right buttons in all the right sequences, but now we have this brand new power triangle, which is not shaped like a triangle anymore. It's side-scrolling clusterfuck. I don't know how to use this thing. I actually need to go look up a video on how... Anyway. Now, I'm going to bump into the ceiling in a moment, because I hit my hotkey for ATC to open the door, but, with the current state of the servers... Now, again, imagine yourself, you've sent out this beacon, and you were just laying there on your back, or maybe in the shape of a pretzel, depending on how you went down, looking at your bottom left screen with my name and the distance that I am from you. And whether I'm close or far, and I'm right above the planet here, this is an agonizing wait, and I agree with that. I can't jump right to this dude's location, even though I'm just down the block from Hurston. I have to quantum there first for all of 2 seconds, and then go over to the point. That would be a nice bit of tedium to eliminate. It's not a game-breaking thing. It's not a vision-breaking thing. It's not an immersion-breaking thing. I think that's something that definitely could be improved upon. So coming in the distribution center, I guess turrets don't work, or I don't know, nothing's hostile anymore in this patch. I'm not really sure what's going on. But I see Tom is a citizen of great taste, flying their own Cutlass Red here. I'm going to pop out and run on over there and see what's going on. Now, this is a medical assistance beacon, so Tom is not down. They are injured or in need of something else, medical assist beacons have historically been that catch-all when you don't know what else to send, but you want to put a marker on yourself and attract some sort of assistance. You could be stuck in a cabinet, or falling through the planet, or who knows what, or you just need someone to talk to. The med assist beacon's the way to go. But in the future, with the beacon revamp, it seems like CIG is starting to dial in a variety of beacons. So we see Tom not in their best condition here. So I'm going to go ahead and accidentally pull out the med pen, because that's bound to 4 now instead of C. I'm going to painstakingly switch to my med gun, try to use that, but that's not going to work, because why would it? I'm going to go into advanced mode, which hasn't worked since 3.23, and it still doesn't work. And again, I'm not dogging on CIG right now. I know all this stuff is in the works, and I know stuff's going on, and they're busy and all that, but the med pen sees the day. But when I had the med gun out, you could see that he has a tier 2 arm injury, and that is not going to be able to be fixed by myself or himself with the ships that we're in. Even though the Cutlass Red medical beds are broken as of right now, they still cannot heal tier 2 injuries. They can only heal tier 3. And because Tom's a champion and didn't use a medical ship as a respawn point, because they shouldn't be respawn points, you CSGO, Call of Duty, you insert game here, like, get out of here with that stuff. It's a medical ship. We're here to provide aid. You don't respawn. Put that in some other ship. We're going to go head over to mine, because they need a ride out of here, and I don't know why. We probably could have just flown Tom's, but it doesn't really matter. No one shot at us so far, even though we're trespassing, and there are a couple interested parties in the area. That's interesting, and it's probably just a server tick rate AI laggy thing, but in the future, when they manage to get all this server meshing stuff in order, hopefully we can finally see the AI really shine and sparkle like the developers who have been working on it have wanted it to for the longest time. And see him over there? Look at him. Just not even facing the right direction. Ooh, look at that. The optics look great, by the way. Just a side note there. When you turn off that stupid always-on crosshair. Alright, Tom, come on up in there. So they're going to lie down in the medical bed here, and I was hoping that end screen would work, and it still doesn't. All you can do is see the status of the patient in the bed, but there is no way for you to do anything. So long story short here, to wrap up, a lot of you for a long time have asked me to do commentary on my rescue videos, and it is clearly a painstaking listen, and even talking about this in a video, I feel like it's just, it should be illegal. But I just wanted to highlight a lot of the, a lot of the issues that responders are facing right now. And I know they're working on it, and I saw it with my own eyes, and I know it could be 20 years from now when it comes out, but if you're still sending beacons, and I encourage you to do so because it is a valid mechanic, just have a little patience. We're on our way.